Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like HAMP Doom. And the Doomites that came in. Did Uncasa condone the woman beater behavior? I don't know why everybody's saying yeah. You should be saying yeah, not no. Not no. You playing games. Huh? A lot of softies out there, man. Unfortunately, me and my little man is not. We not like that. You feel me? We not like that. We in the trenches. Huh? We in the trenches. What up? Huh? Let me see if I could still get it. Huh? Let me see if I could still get it. All right, we in there. We in there. Huh? Yeah, we in there now. What up? I got the Uncasa glasses on now. You heard? I got the Uncasa glasses on now. You heard? Huh? I got the Uncasa glasses. No Uncasa. What we doing? Big up to Janet Jackson for holding me down, getting me those views and all that. You know, I'm working, hustling. The show is sponsored by money. My peoples with money. We just waiting for you to get in the building. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing. Get in the building. The Giants is winning for now. Huh? The Giants is winning for now. Huh? Two birds of a feather flock together. I'ma wait. Yeah, I'm in the trenches. M stands for money. You already know, man. I need $500. What up? Daddy got to get him that thing. Huh? I got to get that thing. I got to get me an ice cream truck, man. What up? Holla at me. I'm going to wheel him in. It's just going to take a little bit of time at 2:30. Yeah, that's all it's going to take. A little time at 2:30. 8 minutes into the show. Get in the building. This is the last of it anyway. We have one. Gully didn't pop off. No Gully didn't pop off. But the No Casa popped off, right? Now we put it together. Let's see if it both. Huh? I'm splitting that bag. Huh? I'm hustling. I took one topic and broke it down 3 rounds. Huh? And put it all together. Talk dirty. Don't come in here and talk light. Talk dirty. I want your personal. I want to hear that you say, yeah, he condoned that woman beater behavior, man. Because ain't no man gonna sit down and watch no man beat up another woman. Nope. I don't care if it's Pop. Tell him, Pop. Say hi. What up?
Happy New Year.
Same to you. Say hi. He like to say hi. He like to say hi. Say hi to him. That's Tupac on the new block. Yeah, that's Tupac. That's my man. He want to let everybody know. Yeah. Come on, Pop. He just want to let everybody know he's alive. That's Nip Doom's brother. That's Tupac Doom. But yeah. No man. I don't care if she was getting jumped by 2 women. He's still going to say, nah, that ain't right. Let her fight one-on-one. Then y'all can get it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work out here, man. It's a lot of work out here, man. Huh? See, only my private people that comes in here knows my character. They chill out. You all right? Stop playing, cat. Soon as I got the call for this, I wanted to wild out. But instead, reached in my pocket and pulled my loud out. Sparked it. Blew a cloud out. I even took a walk in this new shades and pick a style out. Then I get a call on that phone from the devil that don't dial out. He speaks in the Samaritan language and let a howl out. Translation: don't arbitrate with fake steak over the eye with a fake. Fake chains, fake views, and you work for the 12 Jake. No fat man, just plain cake. You only had 10, but they had 8. You was looking for Salino and Barnes. They the ones that had the 8. Now the other Barnes got the 0. Did you get a million, ho? You ain't get nothing. Not even a ho. But guess this. Maybe you can guess what. But check this. This is a new look. I know. Watch this. You gonna be in the trenches, looking around through the bushes. Like, who's this? Man, check this out. You better sit down. You see I'm working. Gotta talk dirty. Huh? I gotta talk to my dooms so they moving around too much. I told them, don't arbitrate with fake steak over the eye with a fake. Hold on. What did you do? What you do? Get him, Tupac. Tell him get in the room. Go get him. Yeah. Go sit. You know we ain't here get that bag, baby. Yo, go get some Cervezas now. Yeah, talking to the doomstep. Don't arbitrate. If you don't know what arbitrate, don't ask Google, man. Look it up in the dictionary. But don't arbitrate with a fake steak over the eye with a fake. Fake chains, fake views, and you work for the 12 Jake? No fat man, just plain cake? You had 10, but them niggas had 8. Yo, get over here. Now don't give him nothing, man.
What's your name?
Don't give him no food. Yeah. Go play. We gotta go say hi. Don't give him no food, man. I gotta keep an eye on this one. Yeah, you can play with him. He cool. That's Tupac. Go say hi to. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool with everybody. Don't give him no food. Make sure you don't be in there doing nothing. Say hi. Yeah, don't arbitrate. You heard? No uncasa. You feel me? Because if my man Hoodies Up and man Hoodies Up was outside and we had Big Dice, right? Now these 2 niggas is Crown Height niggas, right? I'm from up the block, right? So I'm hanging out with Hoodies Up and Dice, right? I come out there and hang out with them niggas. Next thing you know, something pop off. They're gonna ride, of course. But wrong is wrong, though. You feel me? They're not gonna let me get beat up by them. They're gonna say, yo, we got it. That means They not taking me home to do it. Because it may not get done. It may just be this. It may just be that. It may just be a little push. Maybe a little pushback. But in order for them to keep their record to be good on their block, they got to handle me right then and there, or I'm in the hands of the wolves. And that's a no-no, boy. So in this case, No Gully was y'all responsibility for him beating on that woman. Even if the chick was in somebody's house and he came and grabbed her, yo, don't grab her like that. Take her home at least. At least we get the respect and say, yo, man, take that shit home, B. Like, don't do it right here. That's a fact. But don't do it at all, though. That's another fact. No Gully. No Casa. No Uncasa. See, this is my part 3 to a part 1 story that they put together. And I hustled up the vows. I cut them small pieces up and got my loot back. You know what I'm saying? No Gully. He didn't give me really too much, half of 60%. You know what I'm saying? The No Casa got the run. Now we double it up right now. I'm going to double this one. And nobody ain't eating after this. Shame on y'all, man. Don't be scared of these dudes. They woman beaters, man. And they condoners. So you got the Connors, you got the Jacksons, you know what I'm saying? You got the Benjamins. But this one here, you got the condoners. That's him. They could have been arguing, no problem. But as soon as he put the hands up, that became the problem. Because I'm sitting here thinking, like, she wanted to hang out. That's her friend from school. You might not understand it. Get him. Come on now, come on. God doggy, come on now. Damn Giants. But listen, how we gonna let another man do that? Don't run now and look for some, I did my duty. No, you didn't. Because you said you had a dream about that girl. It was bothering you. Pertaining to her being thrown around like a rag doll. And all you could say was, I opened the door. Screen door. So she wouldn't break the screen door. No Gully didn't care if she was going to go through the kitchen sink. She was going to get that work. No Gully TV did not care if she would have went through the car door. She was going to get that work. No Gully TV did not care if she went and fell on a bag of knives. She was still going to get that work. Yo, wait, I fell on some knives. Nah, move the knives out the way. You still going to get this work. Whap. She could be poked in her spleen, spine, back, legs. Hold on. No Gully, I'm being pushed to the knife set. Move the knives over. Now, let me see. Pull a knife right out her back. Let me see. Take that out. Pull that out. Now stand on the side. Move the knives over. Are you crazy? This is not amazing. This is sad watching this. If no Uncasa and no Skibo was watching No Gully beat up that woman, they was down to whatever last option it was. Terrible. That's why they missed the softy, man. Both of them dudes, all 3 of them, soft. Happy New Year to you too, beloved. They soft, man. Dancing around YouTube, stealing views, and they got a track record on beating women. They got a track record on hanging out with people that deal with that type of work. Zip with the drip. You mean to tell me you didn't know that he was doing that and you was dancing with him, getting a few subscribers? You was dancing with him, getting a few likes. You was dancing with him to get a few comments. You was dancing with him to get a few shares. You was dancing with him to get a fucking cash app. Zip with no drip. You was dancing with no gully, knowing that he were a woman beater. You had so much paperwork on the White House. You had paperwork on Mayor Bloomberg. You had so much paperwork back in the days. Niggas even said you had paperwork on Mayor Dinkins. Zip with no drip. They said you was right there when the unknown assailant ran down on Donald Trump. You was there. Zip with no drip. Let me tell you something. You was there when Hassan Campbell and Africa Bambaataa was making fried chicken. And at that time, they ran out of legs, they ran out of wings, they ran out of flats, they ran out of boneless chicken. It was only thighs. Zip with no drip. You mean to tell me you was dancing with no gully before no Uncasa made this story? You was dancing. So you mean to tell me you did like this? You skipped that chapter. The book report was read 9 pages. You skipped 2 pages because they was probably talking about Sandy and her friends going to the market. That was the key point, though. What Sandy was doing during the day, she was going to the market with her friends. But you missed it and said she went to the movies. She went to the movies later on that day. You wrote down, yeah, she went to the over there to get a calendar. Where at? She went to the right there down the block to the gas station. They sell calendars. They sell candy bars and all. You zip with no drip. You mean to tell me you didn't? Hold on, boy. I'm staying hydrated on this one. It's your turn now, Zip. It's your turn now. Uncasa might have to. This is the roundup right now, but I'm getting you next, Zip. I'm not gonna go too far. Who else? Who that? Who's sending something like that? Welcome to Hampton. Who that? That's Sarah. That's Sarah Smalls. I don't know if that's the Sarah or the Sarah. I don't know. You're the real Sarah. Please stand up. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man. Don't throw me off with that. What I was saying, Penn Murray. Only you and Penn Murray got this distraction. Polly Pockets. Zip with no drip. You have Benny. You have Kimmy. Yeah. And you have Jenny. You have all these papers. You have 50. You from Queens. Zip with no drip. Listen, I don't want you to say, yo, I don't get into nobody. Come on, B. I don't get into nobody's bit. Come on, B. Who that? Oh, that's Kyle Fly. Come on, B. Stop lying, Zip with no drip. Stop lying. Any and everybody do their homework when they deal with somebody to see if they legit, so they can have a stand. If anything like this go down, they can say, nah, I didn't see that. Nah, I didn't read that. I got the paperwork right here. Zip with no drip. You mean to tell me you was dancing with no gully TV for views? You was dancing with no gully TV for a no gully TV knitted hat? You was so much in bed with Gully TV, y'all became partners on certain days, and y'all had the internet buzzing, and it was kind of cool. We was like, oh, that could be a problem right there. This guy got 200 something thousand. This guy got over 40 something thousand. Now it might be it might be some work out there. But in all actuality, when this young man broke that story, you write on the show, Uncasa has a problem. You trying to find a way to kick him under the bus, No Gully TV, by saying, word, that's fucked up. Because if I would have known, so and Zip with No Drip, you took my thumbnail with the clowns on it. Cause I had the clowns in you. I made that up. I got 4 or 5 parts of that. We getting ready to get a part 6 or 7, right? You took my thumbnail. I ain't complaining about that. Everybody know, go watch Zip with the Drip, the clowns, all the clowns in line, and go watch my show, The Clowns in You. You're gonna see that he stole it from me, but I ain't saying nothing because it's a Queens thing. But check this out though. Zip with No Drip. You another Cadona. Because should have been ran down on No Gully TV for the simple fact that he's a woman beater, B. We don't care how the kids, but it makes you think. If he got that amount of women, how many of those women he beat up? If they say he got 13 women, 13 children from 13 women, 6 must have got taken care of, and 7 must have had got manhandled. I want to know. Because you arbitrating the work out here. You want to judge the man for telling the story, but I'm still upset with No Casa because he watched. But why wait this long? You ever noticed that Big Mama was the only one that controlled the crazies inside the family? They're the only ones that controlled the crazies in the family. The only ones. Sit over here. Don't you go nowhere. Go get the food. Come back. They move. Yeah, I hear you. Come on, get over here. Come sit down. See, Big Mama know the crazies. Y'all mean tell me I didn't see that man was crazy like that? Makes me think that, like we said, you condoned it. That's is in the category of animal abuse, man. That's bad that you ran off like that. Yo, stop worrying about the mask, man. What you worrying about the mask? Let me take this off so I can see what's going on. What you worrying about the mask? Who's asking? What's going on? You thought it was a 211. If it was, it was. Talk dirty. Where you at, man? Where you at? This the best job in the world, man. Yeah, no doubt. Y'all was talking about people, right? And I was saying to myself, let me answer your question earlier. Kai Fly, you said people got bots. We got 8,000 subscribers, right? Sometimes, you know what I mean? It goes the way it goes, right? These are 8,000 real people, right? So within 8,000, and if you're not YouTubing, you know what I'm saying? And you just popping from how you popping, right? You're supposed to get over 1,000 views. You're supposed to automatically. Sometimes it don't pop. You know what I mean? The replay Gangster Gangs comes out. But I get what you was writing. Sometimes it don't be that they can't get it. It be the algorithm. playing. Sometimes it be the time zone that the people come out and do their shows too. So, Kyle Fly, if we would, well, we starting now. You learn your analytics because everybody got different analytics. You know what I'm saying? You figure out your analytics and you rock. It tells you who's there, who's not. You know what I mean? And everything could work out. But some of these people you write, they should not have less than 600-700 views and they got over 100,000 subscribers. That's just to say, hey, I got 100,000 subscribers and you're only getting 600-700 views. That's nasty. I get that part. You can't crack 1,000. I get that part. So what makes me think that you bought those views before you started YouTubing? Because when we look at your record, you've been outside since 1985. So you look at me, I've been outside 5 years coming up in April. 8,000 subscribers in 5 years. Now that ain't bad, but it could be better, right? But I'm not streaming like that. I'm not videoing like that. I'm shorting and living. But let's say if I was to push, run it, gun it, it's a lifestyle. Plus you monetize too, so why not if you ask me? So you would think that the people who's not YouTubing, because they lax. That's why they not getting the views, Kyle Fly. They lax. Oh, I got 100,000. So when you look at the analytics, they check won't even look as good like that. They just happy they got a thumbnail crew. They just happy they got the 100,000. They just happy they got the numbers that they got for show. For show, that's it. But the internal work is garbage. They work can't stand next to this work 5 times, you know what I mean? And I could be on my high day, worst day, good day. And it'll still blow past everything, man. Pause. So I get what you was writing. You know what I'm saying? Because I get mad too. I'm like, man, look at this. This person got 60,000 subscribers and he only got 900 views. And then you'll look at the past work. He didn't start picking up work until the month ago, but he left mad work back in a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Then some of these people will get a lick, right? They get a lick. I watch it. Some of these dudes will get 1 million. They get 1 million pop off for a short, and they only have 15,000 subscribers. I'd be like, damn, he got 1 million views on shorts, not lives, not videos, shorts. So he cracked 1 million because he was outside and he caught a fight, a realistic atmosphere. They gave him 1 million for that. So he'll turn around, people will see just that and look at the work and say, he don't come outside. So all you did was just get the million. So you lax. You're like, yeah, I got 1 million. I can show people this and say that's my page. But where the rest of the work? You had 3,000 and you popped the video and got 1 million. Now you got 15, 20,000. And yet you ain't did a live. Now you're going to try to rock with shit. Then the shorts will start looking 2,000, 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It won't look as the million. Soft. Mr. Softies. That's who they are, man. I remember my boy Kyle Fly was intrigued with the money of views we was getting for the overall. 420, what up? And he was excited. I ain't stopped working. I ain't say, yeah, I got it, but I'm gonna see y'all next. I kept on pushing. You know what I'm saying? So I look at these. Just like you look at them. I get caught off guard for clickbait, just like you. Now I get mad just like you. saying, man, these people don't even come outside. And y'all subscribe to them just for that video because it looked good with a song on it. And here it is. We giving you real work. And we ask you subscribe, like, comment, and care. If you do, we don't care. You heard? But yo, I watched them. Nasty work. And there's a few of these guys out here, Kai Fly and the rest of the team. They get all these subs and they can't get a lick on the live. They scared to come outside. You know what I mean? They keep doing reaction videos. You got one guy named Say So. He's so intrigued. He's so intrigued about another man laying down with another man. And he got a man. But he got 28,000 and some change. Just to talk about the black man making love to another black man. That's crazy. But Zip with the drip. You got a lot of this paperwork on a lot of people. You didn't find that? Now you finding it. So you're going to wait. Try to wait till the heat die down. Nah. Let me tell you something, Zip. I got receipts. When you and him was best friends. And you mean to tell me you didn't have no paperwork on No Gully TV. So we got you next, man. No Zip. We're not saying nothing with the beginning of your name in it. Everything gonna be no. No Zip. That's it. Right after this. I'm not playing with you. You was eating off of Hassan Campbell, eating off of 10 Toes Down. You was lying about Benny. You was lying about Jam Master Jay and all the rest of them niggas. Yeah. Yep. We got you now. And I believe Haj had encounterment with him too a few years back. I believe Hassan Campbell was beefing with that bum. Feel me? But I'm rolling with Zip right now. Because Zip, you just said this. Let's just find this work. Okay, Zip? You said that you think he got an issue. Nah. Them dudes got a box of tissue. Huh? Huh? That's why we made up man beaters. Go to the store, my store shop, man. Pick up a man beater. Support that team, man. Knock out that word wife beater. Let's knock that shit out the box, man. You heard? That shit is corny. Because that nigga No Gully had one of those on. And he was beating on that woman, man. It says the woman beater, No Gully TV. And the screen door, no one Casa. That's what he said. He grabbed the screen door. Yeah. And those and this Filipino snack combo, they was flipping. And nobody ain't coming to the building for that. It says it. No Gully, no Uncasa tissue. We don't care if they cry today. Somebody gonna use your t-shirt to wipe your tears. Matter of fact, both of y'all tears keeps me warm when it's cold outside anyway. So keep crying. I like that. I want you both to make more tears because no Uncasa, your glasses, the tears from your glasses keeps me warm when it's cold. And no Gully TV, you cry, your tears keeps me warm when it's cold too. Both of y'all. Two birds of a feather flock together. Hmm? 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 They sat there and watched him and his friend. Huh? Him and his friend sat there. This was Zip said, Uncasa has an issue. What kind of issue he got? He got an issue that you was hanging with him now that you knowing that he was this, and Mina saying that we ain't gonna throw you under the bus, but you didn't know that?
The views and opinions expressed by Zip is not always the views and opinions held by Zip. Sometimes they come from the cat. The cat doesn't identify as a cat. It believes it's a pit bull. So rarely we refer to it as Big Cat. In this video, I'm about to do a follow-up to the Uncasa video I did yesterday. But before we get into it, do me a favor. Start off on that like button, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I drop these videos and all that. Alright, so boom, check it. I made a video yesterday about Uncasa and his issue with Gully TV. A lot of people in the comments were saying, yo, Zip, it sound like you on Gully side, blah, 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 blah. But my position was that if Uncasa, who accused Gully TV of being a deadbeat dad and a nigga that be beating on broads, right? That's what he accused him of. My position was, if that's true, then you a sucker too, because you be hanging out with a sucker. The comment section, oh, yo, you sound like you on Gully side, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm on the side of real nigga shit. And so, Uncasa do a live yesterday and said, yo, Zip, I ain't gonna lie, you right. I was a sucker for that. So, with that being said, none of y'all can tell me nothing when the man himself heard what I said and said, yo, you right. You understand what I'm saying? None of y'all can tell me nothing. You know why? Because niggas is on the side of real, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Uncasa, bro. You calling Gully a rat and all of that because he mentioned some crimes? After you mentioned crimes. You the first one that started mentioning crimes. You the one that started talking about he was selling drugs, hitting licks out the car, and yada.
Now, look, let me tell you something. This is the cover-up. We don't care about how much drug money. We getting drug money right now. We don't worry about the next nigga pocket. We always say, yo, man, look out for the ops. They selling garbage down the block. That's them. Don't throw that. We getting drug money. We want to know about that female, B. Knowing that he not forget about the deadbeat dad. It's a lot of them niggas out here. It's a lot of them niggas dead. There's a lot of them niggas locked up. There's a lot of deadbeat dads dead. There's a lot of deadbeat dads locked up. And there's a lot of deadbeat dads working for UPS. Huh? We don't care. He didn't beat the kids like that. And if he did, that's messed up. We'll get to that if it happens. So we ain't gonna hope. We're gonna not hope that happened. But in this case, something did happen. You know what happened? Him beating up on that woman. Don't throw the smoke screen about niggas ratting about somebody selling crack. We selling YouTube crack right now.
Yada yada. You the one that did that, bro. So you can't. You mentioned him biting somebody all in the face, assaults and all of that. You the one that started mentioning crimes first, and now he's a rat. He's a snitch. Come on, This is what I'm saying. You got to be mindful of what you're saying on the internet, bro. You got to be mindful of what you're saying. You saying because he said that thing about.
No, we not. We don't care what he said on the internet. It's entertaining purposes only. What we saying is what he said. That no Gully TV is a woman beater. Not just him fighting a man, jumping on the man, biting on the man, and then punching on the woman. So he bite men and he punch women. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. We don't care about the dude who's sick and sold crack in the 80s. He didn't save no money. He fucked up. He don't want the feds. I mean, selling drugs is not statutory, right? Like murder. But if it was some time and area where the money was being presented and something happened, he could be afflicted. He could be accountable. So yeah, don't bring him up. But we don't care about that. No, we don't. We want to know why your name is you open the screen door, right? No one casa. We want to know Gully TV beating up on women. Now that is a fact. Now we looking at you. Zip, no zip. I might have to say that. Yeah. I like that. Zip, no zip. Listen, you was dancing with him. Y'all both was doing sport commentation. Y'all both was there. Harry, what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Mandel. Howie Mandel. And Chuck Scarborough. Huh? Y'all niggas was cold as ice. Y'all niggas look like Smokey Robinson and Rick James commentating on YouTube. You mean to tell me all that time last year you didn't know that boy was doing that? The reason why there's no Uncasa because you waited until $25 and that's how he started. The prison story. He should have stayed there. It's still a lot left. It's still a lot left. I got prison stories. I ain't ready to unleash them yet. I told everybody how I became a Rikers Island kingpin my way. You know what I'm saying? But that's my story. As soon as we get enough subscribers, we're gonna jump to that story and then have fun. But nobody don't want no can of worms open, right? Like one dude was bothering St. Laz, right? He's a Brooklyn nigga, right? Now I don't know nothing about St. Laz, right? I big him up. I say what up to him. Now if I ever see him, and I be like, yo, I don't want to mean no harm. I don't mean no harm. You see me a few times on your pay. I'm doing TV. Yeah, what up? No camera, no nothing. Yo, can I ask that these niggas that be saying this stuff about you, is it? It's up to him to say, nah, don't pay it no mind. I'm going to take that. Nah, don't pay it no mind. I'm going to take that. I ain't going to ask him what's his name. Let me go find records. Look him up inside New York City courtroom systems. But this is different. This is DV without the M. Big up the DMV. Department of Motor Vehicles, Delaware, Baltimore, and Virginia. This is DV. Not Devontae, not Divine. No. This is domestic violence. I remember I had to go to a class for doing that because I verbally was in a domestic violence. Difference. But he was beating. I had to take a course to be nice because we was co-parenting. So I had to be, I was bitch, fuck you, bitch. All day like, oh, you gotta go to therapy. In order to get this done, you gotta go to therapy. Lucky she was just like, yo, he just hype. He got a hyperactive syndrome. And then they pulled her aside and asked her, have he ever, out of the years you was with him? She told the truth. She said, other than making love, no. If you ask me if he beat me, only when making love. We have role plays. But you, Zip, no Zip, was watching and playing and dancing with no Gully TV. All this years, no. For any and everybody. I got it going right now. I don't care what it's going to do, how it's going to do. It's going to jump off, how it's going to jump off. You feel me? Tell him, Tupac. Tell him. Let him know we in the building. Tell him, buddy. Thank you. Come on, you want to sit up here with me? Yeah, this is Tupac on a new block. You heard? AKA the kangaroo face. He got a kangaroo face. Huh? This is my new friend. This is Nip Doom's oldest brother. I found him, got him after 4 months of Nip Doom. You know what I'm saying? He just like the rest of them. He's dirty, but he's a smart dog. Just like his brother, right? Nip Doom. Go look at my old videos to see Nip Doom. Nip just had Brown. You know what I'm saying? But this the oldest brother. You know what I'm saying? Got him the same way. I had to go dig deep for him. He was deep in the Bronx. Yeah. But you was with that dude. Yeah. His bark is loud. I thought he was a bigger than that. Oh, yeah, he's a grown man. I think the older they get, the louder they bark be. You heard? So he's an alert individual. You know what I'm saying? He's a different Chihuahua. These beautiful ears keep me alive. You know what I'm saying? Because it was probably needed for him to give me the bark in case it becomes something dangerous. He know what to do. First thing I'm gonna do is grab him and jump out the window. You heard? I don't mind catching a sprained ankle. You feel me? We'll be all right though. Yeah, I mean, he is what it is. He's cool. He's just greedy, but he's not greedy though. And he Muslim. He Muslim. Yeah. I come to find out he's with some Muslim family. I was trying to feed him something the other time. He was like, okay, I eat it, but I'm Muslim. Every time he was getting his food, he was laying down. Every time he get his food, he finished, he bowed down and shit. Or he Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Yeah, he Muslim. I like the fact that he don't, you know what I'm saying? He know how to sit still. Stand on the side of your face. He know how to sit still. He don't run around like Nip Doom. You know what I'm saying? He'll go, but he know how to sit still. Just leave the TV on for him, crack a window. You know what I'm saying? Fill his bowl up. You know what I'm saying? He got away one day. He got away in the house. I forgot to put something away, right? You know, you gotta mind yourself, he's bigger, so he could jump a little different. So I left something. This dude had the time of his life. You hear me? He cleared now. He had to go through it. I had to give him, like, yo, my man, you can't be doing that, man. You know what I'm saying? So he had to go through a lot of difficulties the past, last year. So right now, he's back to his normal stage, man. But I still gotta watch this bum. Because, you know, he don't know nothing. He only know what he know. You know what I'm saying? But he don't know nothing. All he want to do is just sit back, listen, you know what I'm saying, nod off. You know what I'm saying? He an OG. You know what I mean? Yeah, he can't think. He don't know nothing. He don't know nothing. All he knows what he know. You know what I'm saying? He traumatized poor pup. He was traumatized poor pup. Yeah, I don't know, man. Whoever had him back then. But we got him now. He just think about drug money. That's what he think about. He think about that drug money. All he worry about is that meat. He want that chop steak. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut it up. What's that? The ground beef, the hamburger. You gotta break it up. The one that you make, not the come prepared burgers. The ground beef burgers. You gotta break it up and make the patty. He like that because he Muslim. He Muslim. His name is AKA Kangaroo Face, man. That's what I thought. Yeah, he like a little kangaroo. Yeah, different Chihuahua though. Yeah, kangaroo. All you want to do is nod off. Think about that drug. Every day he hear me talk about, he know that drugs. You know what I'm saying? I slap a little bit in front of him and let him get a little whiff of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, AKA kangaroo face. Give little homie a bath. Yeah, he would get one too. Yeah, what's with that about drug? You know, you need over-the-counter medicine. You can't hear his little breathing sound. Or you can hear him. Oh, I can't hear him. If y'all can hear him, I can't hear him. He's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'm smoking HAMP Zaza. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a cool one. Yeah, he's a cool one. He's the best. He's just he's a pull. He's a walker, man. Like, yeah, he'll run. He's a run. He's a puller, man. You gotta keep yanking the leash, because I think he was on a leash that don't keep scratching, keep trying to get. So when I got him the leash that runs, he just be running. And I be like, yo, you gotta slow down. Yeah, he don't eat pork, he Muslim. Yeah, he don't eat pork, he Muslim. Yeah, he Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't do nothing but sit back. If he gotta do something, that's because he did something. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ground beef and hand pack. That's all he dealt with. I'm about to put him down like this spliff now. Look at him. He loves it. I don't know. I like him. Mm-hmm. Tupac. See what I'm saying? We on the new block. Look right there. Two, look at him. Two say, no, if he on that pack. I told you Tupac on that pack. He be nodding off for niggas and shit. He said, I'm about to head to the new block. This that money block, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? He'll sit there all day. That's what I like about him. Sit here. The other one was cool. 5 years. It took him a minute, but he jumped right on deck because he probably older. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's wide awake. Ain't sleep. Yeah, he just dozing. Mm-hmm. Dante, your mother smoked glizzies. Exactly. Your mother smoked Twinkies. Your mother smoked bra and panties and all that. Huh? Zip, we ain't finished with you.
About Black Harlem and all of that. If Black Harlem get locked up for that, man, yo, you a snitch. How Black Harlem gonna get locked up for that? Unless y'all told the police that happened to y'all and now they looking for a suspect and now they know Black Harlem is the suspect. Nobody gonna go to jail for that. That could be a made up story. Can't nobody go to jail for that, right? But if he's a snitch for mentioning that, what are you for mentioning he was selling drugs out of his car when he met you? These is just questions from a real nigga. These is just questions from a real nigga, bro. If he's a snitch for mentioning crimes, what are you for mentioning crimes? You see a nigga like me, I wouldn't have called Gully no snitch for mentioning no crimes like that. That's not snitching to me. You understand what I'm saying? Just like I don't think you saying Gully bit the nigga face and he was hitting licks out the car. I don't think you snitching, nigga. But if you think that Gully was snitching when he was talking about Black Harlem doing that and all of that, then, bro, you a snitch too for saying he was selling crack out his car when he came to pick you up. Yeah. You said Gully ain't had no money. I could pull up a video right now where you saying when Gully brought you in, he took you to a store that he had. He was selling work over the counter. That's what you said. You said he took you to a store he owned. You said the next day he took you to another store that he had invested in. That don't sound like a nigga that ain't getting no money. Anyway, neither here nor there, because I don't want to seem like I got the cape on for Gully. I heard Gully say he'll slap a joint down to the ground and all that. You heard? And I don't hold that against a nigga because, you know, I'm a 50 Cent fan, and I remember 50 Cent saying, I ain't never been arrested for nothing domestic, but I ain't gonna lie. Remember that? Yeah, like, I ain't say I don't want to listen to 50 Cent. Gully TV.
It's a difference of somebody writing a song about it. It's a difference when somebody's saying they want to leave. He beat the girl up because she wanted to leave. According to Akasa, she wanted to leave, so No Gully TV beat her up. Don't quote 50 songs because he said I ain't gonna been arrested for something domestic, but I ain't gonna lie, I'll punch a bitch in the eye. He ain't say I'll punch the bitch in the eye. He said I'll punch a bitch in the eye, but I'll punch a bitch in the eye. You know what I'm saying? That's like, who wrote a song like that back in the days? You know what I'm saying? I can't catch it, but you know what song it was. Mace, yeah, okay? So, in this case with No Gully, the female wanted to leave. And then he, that's two different angles than 50 songwriting about not being arrested for domestic. But I ain't gonna lie, I'll punch a bitch in the eye. I ain't gonna lie, but I will punch a bitch in the eye. He didn't say he did it like Son did. No Gully TV.
As an entertainer, if you put a video up, I will watch the video if I'm interested in it, and that's that. But I've been stopped doing business with Gully TV, so if y'all thought, because unsaid what he said now, Zip got to stop doing business with Gully, you're wrong. I've already stopped doing business with Gully over some other things. Which leads me to the Big Bootsy dude. Yo, Big Bootsy, shout out to you, bro. Matter of fact, I'm taking that shout out back. I'm taking that back because, yeah. Yo, listen, bro. I don't know what you was out here doing in the streets, you heard? I don't know. And I'm saying I'm not aware of you, bro. I'm not familiar with your situation, you heard? But I saw you on Queen's Flip before, you heard? You put a video up saying, Zip was right about Uncasa, so I know he not going to be messing with Gully. Like, you can't be the morality police with a nigga like me, champ. No disrespect. You can't be the morality police with a nigga like me, man. I'm solid through and through. You is mad cool with a rat, and you be trying to justify it. You was on Queen's Flip trying to paint a narrative like Son is not a rat. when that man was a stone cold criminal, that position that he found himself in that night in that apartment with them people was conditions that he helped create himself with all that cocaine and shit he was moving in these streets. You try to make it seem like unless me and you was doing a crime together, then I can't snitch on you. And that's cap, and you know it. And everybody in the streets know it. And that's probably why your street knowledge podcast ain't really doing no numbers like that. Niggas ain't really passed into the street knowledge podcast because, like, nigga, you be on the internet talking about AZ ain't a rat and Raw doing them niggas is sitting up north with 150 years apiece. 150 years apiece.
I was locked up with Ron Dew. Ron Dew is the guy who killed Mitch Porter's little brother. They cut his finger off, sent it with with the uncle Ice. I was locked up in Clinton. He's still probably over there. I never forget looking at that dude. And somebody put me on and said, yo, that's the guy from Harlem. I was like, what'd he do? And they're like, yo, you know the story? I was like, yeah, I heard about it. Because my friend went to school with the kid who passed away, AIP, both of them. Mitch's little brother. He went to school with him. Darnell. You know what I'm saying? And and this is my homeboy. We just do a lot of work together in the street. You know what I'm saying? Slanging and banging and doing a whole lot of work. Construction. And he was like, yo, man, I heard about the story. So when I got locked up, you know what I mean? I kept that story in my mind. And then when somebody pointed him out, he was a porter. He was a porter in the jail. You know what I'm saying? He was there when Pac was everything. He saw Tupac say what up. So yeah, he was there, and everybody was like giving him high fives and all that. It was corny. You know what I'm saying? After I found out about what he did, I was like, yo, that dude is whack. You know what I'm saying? He's running around eating Swiss rolls, all outside the gate, running up and down for 12, the COs. You know what I'm saying? Dancing and playing. So I was locked up with Ron Dew. You know what I'm saying? Pop! Let him know. Stop. So there's two Ron Dews. One from East New York on Miller and Tupac, come here. Say hi to Big Bang. You know what I'm saying? It was Ron Dew on Miller and New Lots, but down the block on Miller and Hegerman. You know what I'm saying? He had the White House. They was getting mad money. You know, we was getting money on 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? AIP Bo King. So we was just cool. They had to come through us or they had to go through the back. It was a one-way street. You know what I mean? So we was getting that back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Zip, we ain't looking at all that. We want to know, did you know that he was beating up women? That's it.
Free Ron Dew. It's me and Ace. I ain't yelling free Ace. Ace running around chasing them little white boys and all that. I ain't yelling free Ace, man, but free Ron Dew. Yeah, when I used to be hurting in the yard, yo, Ron Dew, I need 2 bricks, man. I need 3 bricks. Yo, son over there got a brick for me. I'll bring you the other 2 out tomorrow. Go get that one. All right, best say that. That's my pops, man. My pops helped that nigga get that a pit.
I just told you who Ron Dew was. Ron Dew was the one who helped Mitch Porter, uncle, whose name is Ice, kidnap his own nephew, cut his finger off, sent it in a box, and demanded a lousy. Why did they not go for $1 million? Why did they not go for $2 million? But I'm mad at Mitch, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because Ace should not have to have all that to help you. You should have had all that to help yourself. But that's neither here or there. You know what I'm saying? And then you had to go hustle up, as what the movie told us. You had to go hustle up 14. He gave you 14 clean bricks. And then tell the Connect, he's so good with the Connect could miss that. He said he could tell him, yo, Police stole that. I'm gonna get it back out of property though. Don't worry about it. I got somebody working. But ain't nothing gonna happen though. Connect could give him another 14 bricks. AZ was real. AZ was the man out there, man. And he wasn't the only one that did things like that. You had some good niggas in Brooklyn who knew the poppies too, you heard? I'm with the poppies right now. I'm with the poppies right now. You heard? You heard me? You had a lot of niggas in Brooklyn that was just son who knew the poppies. Huh? Huh? I got a poppy brother right now. 2 of them, 3 of them. Huh? It's just a story that got away. It should have been paid in full Brooklyn, you know, after that. But nobody wasn't thinking. Huh? 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 I'm gonna write that probably next month. Paid in full Brooklyn. I'm with the poppies right now. Huh? Because we couldn't get this work like that from Frank. We couldn't get this work like that from Nick. We couldn't get this work like that from Fat Cat. We really couldn't get that much work like that from the Supreme Team. We couldn't get that much work like that from the Zulus or whoever they were back then, the Tomahawks. You understand, that was running things. It was the poppies. If they trust you enough, they'll give you all that. You ain't got to worry about your moms getting kidnapped, you heard? Bandana bars. Straight up. Because you went to school with that nigga. So he know you. Your mama played bingo with his mama. So he got a clear pass. Yo, I ain't gonna have you fuck up too much. Just slow it down. You feel me? He'll get the slow it down before he get a back of the car trunk. Because I grew up with him. I ain't gonna let him do him dirty. Your boss, your man fucking up out there. Who? You know who. Bring him in. I got him. Yo, listen, you fucking up. Slow it down. He'll get that. Everybody else will get the trunk. Feel me? But let's get back to his work, though, man.
That first time when he came back down, my pops told him to cop out, take that 25 and then chip at that. He ain't do it. He went back to travel. They buried him all over again. But my pops is the one that helped that nigga get down all that, you heard? That's the peoples, you heard? Your man ratted on that nigga. Yeah, your man ratted on that nigga. So what I'm saying is, with a nigga like me, I don't care about these other niggas, how you deal with these other niggas. But with a nigga like me, Boosie, you cannot be the morality police, man. You was on Queen's Flip describing a story that you wasn't there for. It's like, how you know this story? This nigga told you that story? And then I'm listening. I'm like, oh, shit, now you trying to defend this snitch? Like, everybody know this nigga's a rat.
We don't care how many rats was in the building. That's what exterminators is for. Okay? That's what rat poison is for. You got to get a cat. You so much of a rat, you got you a cat. We are not rats, but the area where we at is consumed with food products, because where we at is stores that sell their products of food. So it's cats. We have them. And we got a puppy child here. But in your sense of talking about, we not caring about the rats. In your sense, we worried about that female.
And you be on the internet trying to defend him like he not a rat, talking about, oh, he ain't no. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you tell that story. I'm gonna let you say what you say, man. Queen's Flip, don't violate me, man. Hold up.
We don't even want to listen no more because he ran around the whole story. Huh? 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 We want to know this.
Soul food like Copeland's, you know what I'm saying? People, you know, that's when you met a lot of. Man came through one day, and I played Cam the song because we was rhyming off one of his instrumentals. First time he heard Rel, he fell in love with Rel. You know what I'm saying? And you know, from there, Luke Abrazi made the more formal introduction with them. But Cam heard Rel on my mixtape. And sometimes when he tell a story, he don't really, it'd be like, I be feeling like sometimes they try to erase me out their history, like that's a prevalent part of you getting down with the set by that was my point. Mixtape.
That's more Picasso worrying about that.
That was my point of asking what was the problem, or when did a problem ever occur between you and him? Because I've never heard of none of that. And
no, me and Hellrun, we spoke on the phone. I was just telling him, he said, y'all, I feel you. Like Hellrun just shouted me out.
You don't care about Hellrun.
He's safe.
We want no Gully TV.
Nah, that's still my man. My boy. If it wasn't for
we want to know for Gully.
Because you are who you are. You ain't even trying to fit in with these niggas. And you nicer than these handsome, cute, curly-haired niggas. These niggas ain't got nothing on you. And I always use my glasses as a bit. Great. I was around nothing but great. I'm around nothing but the shit y'all making movies. And
we don't care about that.
Gina, you have to have tough skin because y'all done sent niggas out that pool hole crying from snapping. So I had to get tough skin.
We ain't care about that. We congratulate you on that.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, I know that's your big bro and shit. And I was like, yeah, man.
We want to know the meat.
In my opinion, you supposed to have been on that panel and
we want to know the beef.
And everybody got their hand in the bag. You get what I'm saying? That's how. But I ain't gonna never let y'all see me sweat. I gotta stay sturdy for the family.
We understand.
It's just something. It ain't like you think we in enough.
He's talking about his accomplishments. We acknowledge that.
It's off camera that I told you shit that's not for the camera, and you.
We want to know about that woman.
Always have respect for him. I can't help.
Get in the cup and y'all share the juice, or get in the 4 wings.
We don't care about what you share.
You was having, because if my moms feel slated or disrespected by somebody, we move us.
We understand. We get to that.
Or even try to make him feel some type of day. He said, I didn't go there for that, so that's why I'm in hell, bro. And I told him, I said, yo, I said, as a person, engaging is no more being able to politic and record.
See all my black brothers getting along and getting some money, sitting on him. Only reason we ain't do nothing to him because he was with you.
Facts. And I told him that. And I told him I done kept but this is the thing. This is the parallel from the street. Now let's get into it. Now I can talk to Big Boosie. We got all the political shit out the way. Let's get to the street knowledge, right?
Let's go.
Now I met Gully through Head Ice. Shout out to Head Ice. Head Ice said, yo, it's this guy. He gonna pay you for the interview. He gonna get your ticket. Where I gotta go? He's like, every PA. All right, cool. I was going through some things, so a long bus ride with 25. Put on my headphones, get me some snacks, a book. I'm good. Go out there. I meet him. I meet this guy, right? He comes pick me up at the bus station. I didn't even know how far every PA did. It was cold. It was about 2.5 feet of snow. I'm out there in Louis shoes and all that. I'm on my fly Harlem shit. I'm not dressed prepared for the weather at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go out there. He picks me up, and this is a statute of limitations on this because this happened over 13, 14 years ago. He picks me up, right? Right. He's supposed to be a videographer / DVD nigga, whatever, right? He picks me up from the bus station. As soon as he picks me up, he's going to bust crack licks. Right. Right? So I'm like, yo, this is really a gully TV nigga. All right, cool. I thought it was unlike me. I thought it was unprofessional to even show some nigga you doing some butt. I guess he wanted to show me how street he was. Cool. We built up this rapport. You know what I'm saying? I introduced him to I introduced him to the niggas I don't introduce to nobody. My brothers. The niggas that you don't know. If I got a problem, those is the niggas coming. So if it's not that type of time, you don't even need to know these niggas. But I introduced him to my man, my brother, Steve-O Debo, right? My brother took a liking to him, like, yo, Gully cool, this, that, and the third. He was never, he let his ego, he let this internet shit turn into a person. When we met him, he was just a nigga from Erie, PA that was just trying to hustle and get on, right? So he would come down to New York. I would make sure he good, come through. Memorial Day weekend, me and my boy is paying for him to come out to Memorial Day weekend in Miami. He never seen nothing like that. He never seen 900,000 people, black folks from all over the country in one spot. He never seen that. Right. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, because nobody ain't gonna play with me, right? So I meet this guy. He meets Nipsey Hussle through me. Everywhere I'm taking him with me. He's in anything he calls me for anything. Yo, you can get me a feature from this person. Yeah, I got you. Yo, you can get me an interview with this. Yo, G, this, that, and the third.
Eventually, you pushing his
exactly.
His gold
chain face.
Exactly.
I
took him to Miami, had a ball. He was like, he was mesmerized. He's never been to Miami before. He was a grown man. Right. Took him to Miami, showed him a good time. He walking up and down the strip like, yo, what a McDonald's, what a Burger King got? Me and my niggas looked at this nigga like this. Burger King, McDonald's. Now, let me show you how we eat while we down here. Right. See, every bill, and this is on my daughter's soul, every bill was over $1,200. My daiquiris was $45. Every day, at least 3 times a day, we was eating surf and turf. He was like, y'all paying $150 a plate every day. Yeah, this is
I'll feel Miami.
Like $5,000-$6,000. No lie, $5,000-$6,000. You know what I'm saying? He even say it on his platform. Yo, I was around under this man, Skibo. I ain't never seen young black niggas spend money like that. So don't get on here and don't get on your platform and try to down me now. I'm glad you got to say the good things about me before you got to say the bad things about me. Because boy, me and my brother was at my little Emo was literally taking pants off his ass, giving them to you. Your first pair of Robin jeans, your first pair of Pradas, everything came from my little brother. Hold on one second.
No doubt. What's up, y'all? Shout out to the chat, man. Make sure y'all share this, man. Hit that subscribe button if you new.
You already know. Hit that subscribe
all my
button.
knowledgeable people out here, and I appreciate all the comments, man. Alliance. I see you, Alliance. I'm gonna tell Under, make sure
I see you,
read
Polly
that
Pockets.
too,
I see you, Penn Murray.
Right.
I see you, Smith.
I see you.
Right. So
Doom Squad. Chat Squad.
Right. So I'm taking this man everywhere. He introducing them to everybody. Niggas when he say little derogatory things about people that I know on internet and they ready to bust his head. I stopped, like, the guy in your joint said, yo, I was in the middle of Philly with all my jewelry on.
Yeah.
It could have got very dangerous. Gully told me to take my jewelry off. You know what I'm saying? He told me to take my jewelry off. He'll put in the cars while out here, but he don't even know. I have niggas already pulling up to the event from Philly. I'm well connected in these streets, so it would never do that. But like I said, I always been a friend of Gully. I always kept it real with that man. Introducing, after we went to Miami, he lived on my little brother couch for almost 60 days. He didn't want to leave us. He started talking like us, dressing like us, everything. He got around somebody that influenced him.
Right.
Start wearing Prada, start talking like us, start wanting to smoke like us, everything. Where you get this from, G? Where you get this from?
Right? I was wondering how you was knowing a few New York dudes, like the Haitian Jacks and all that.
Yeah, because, niggas was reaching out Like, he met Hudson Jack on his own. He did some incredible shit with that. I ain't gonna never shit on a man on his accolades and stuff, but he got busy. But all that energy, that motivation came through me and my mans taking them to Miami and showing them what life is really about. You get what I'm saying? Niggas ain't know what that life was about. He ain't know about eating steak and take that Prime 112. He ain't know about that.
Mr. Soft.
He don't know about he don't know he ain't know about putting
original shirt
on hold at Wet Willie's, and every pretty woman in there could get any drink she want for about an hour and a half. That's what we was doing, and he was showing that. So when he went back to Erie, PA, he called me on FaceTime, throwing away all his clothes. He was like, "Man, G, y'all was just y'all had a fit for parties. They go swimming and all this. I'm throwing all this shit away, G. I bet you I'm gonna have more pinks and toy coaches than you. This, that, and the third. Yo, bro, how could you diss me and I birthed your style, bro?
Yeah.
We don't care about the clothes.
Right? So let me tell you why he's going off the deep end. He's mad. He's mad because the way I reacted with the gym shit, so like I supposed to went up there and do a whole bunch of French stands at gym, this, that, and the third. So he goes on a rant on his page talking about me trying to chase, because he don't do no numbers no more, because his page ain't nothing but ridicule and disrespect. So his numbers done drop. So he seen me do 50-something K in 2 days. So he trying to ride my way with the gym, trying to get traction to his page. But instead of bigging me up or talking or even calling me, telling me if he had some differences or the way I posted, he goes to the net and try to kick my back in and shit on me. And niggas sent me back like, yo, I thought this was your man. He talking mad crazy about you. Why is he doing this? But let me tell you the motivation. Let me tell you the motivation of what type of dude this guy is. Let me tell you the motivation behind that. You know I design clothes, big bro.
Exactly.
This man at me $25 to get some stones from this place called Create on 28th Street. Shout out to Create. They got the best merch. If you want to make merch and clothing line, go to Create, right? He wanted these stones that you heat press on clothes because he seen me using them. He was like, yo, you got the jacket sparkling on, I need some. He cashed at me $25. This place got so popular on TikTok that soon as they got stones, the big companies, the niggas with the big merchandise company, they buy all that shit in bulk. So the colors and the stones that he actually wanted was sold out. So I said, yo, bro, when I catch the stones, you gonna get them. If he felt I was taking too long, he could have simply pushed the refund button on Cash App. But he took that, like I'm trying to debt him on $25. He goes there and that's his motivation behind disrespect.
We get that on YouTube every 2-3 lives a time, $25. This is what this thing is about, $25. Shh. We make that off of YouTube crack money. Sitting here. 5 minutes as soon as we get outside, the gift squad. 5 minutes when we get outside, the super chat squad. 5 minutes when we get outside, $ Lord Hamptons, the Cash App. We getting $25. This is what this thing is all about. Polly Pockets just sent a half a C note with another half a C, half on top of that. $75 yesterday. And you and these bums are out here in these streets of YouTube going to war, talking about him a rat, him a woman beater, him eat glizzies, and him play with his feet in the bed for $25. This is terrible.
Expecting me on the internet is $25. Because you know how? I knew that what the motivation came for, but he called one of my mans and told him that. Like, yo, that's why I went hard on him on the internet. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, so he did that. He did that over rhinestones. Don't that sound crazy?
He did it over rhinestones, right? No.
Back. back.
You want to hear about that thing?
If I do, it's because somebody else said it, but I'll still turn it into a good, positive message or something. But a lot of podcasters is popping because they talk junk about people. They say the stuff that people would not never say that'll get your head smacked if you come outside. I'm not doing none of that because I like to be outside. And anybody can get it, and I know that. I respect that. I ain't get my age bitch stupid. Period. So that's just that. And if I do say something that's... God bless my bro. His name's still popping. Gully TV, AZ still here. His name is all through all kinds of tabloids. So Gully used their names, and as well as all other platforms. So I ain't just saying Gully. I ain't here to trash his name. I'm back. And like he said, he surprised Gully ain't canceled, demonetized by saying how he'll beat a woman. And he was bouncing when he was saying it. Like he that dude, that hacker. That right there just showed me, man. That showed me, man. He don't... The guy say he is, he not. Because that swagger is a perpetration mode. Let me show you who I am. What? Like, yeah, I'll beat on her. You a fool. You a goofy. Is what he was calling us. Eddie Allison. If anything, we're going to get some money together. All clear. What them other niggas is doing, bro? What I do to you for you, like, Robbie, I'm trying to figure out where all this energy coming from for people that really know me. And Ray, y'all, you know, me and your brother Jerome go back 40 years. You was with me and my dudes, Gully. Why you get up on your platform and try to drag me and down me and play me like these dudes is playing? Ain't no way you my friend. Ain't no way you fuck with me and you talking down on me like that, bro. What are you talking about? I'm in my feelings about what? Niggas took a shot at me. That's what it was about. And among other things, if you would have watched the whole video, or if you would have called me like you usually do, you would have known what the inside joke. Like, come on, bro. What's up with you, dogs? You could have called me. I'm not worried about nothing. So don't try to make it seem like I'm hating on JR or hell. You know me, I got a new chain on my neck. You know, a whack narrative, bro, because that's not what it's about, bro. You could have called me and asked me, but you like, come on, bro. You talking on a part on your platform like I'm your son or something. Like, he wasn't talking good about me at all. I watched that whole video, bro. That's coward shit, bro. What I do to you? Like, if y'all just jumping out, you don't rock with me. I mean, that's not being respectful, bro. That was all the way out of line, and that's all I gotta say about that, man. Man, happy you and you help me, we help each other. That's what. And dissecting what y'all want. Y'all not even asking me about my retirement on the reason why. If it take for y'all to have to shit on me or put my name in a foul list of people, y'all do that, like, because it makes ratings, because it makes money. What's gonna happen when all this shit gets silenced? What niggas is gonna do then, bro? And all y'all do is shit on y'all own people, bro. Y'all don't talk about, I don't see niggas never talking about no crackers in no foul way. Y'all never, excuse my language, y'all never be talking like. People were saying that I was taking Gully TV side. It wasn't that I was taking Gully TV side. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know what I'm about to say is true, right?
It's gonna sound unfair. It's not gonna sound right, but it's the truth. You rather me tell you the truth than you get on here and listen to me say something like, well, I want to say this up front real quick disclaimer, right? Like, I personally know Gully TV and Uncasa. So I mean no, I don't gotta do his hands on women on a private car. I seen it on a public platform. I seen it once I heard, and like I said, I know both these guys personally, so I could have called Gully TV directly the same way he could have called Uncasa directly, but I didn't hear about Gully TV. I didn't see Gully TV boasting and bragging about putting his hands on women on a private car. I seen it on a public platform. I seen it himself. I seen it on this platform. I seen Gully TV himself. I feel like I'm not gonna say lied to because he didn't. It's not something that he said, but I feel tricked, right? I feel tricked, right? Like, you ever really like? It's sort of like with Funkmaster Flex, like. Funkmaster Flex is a DJ, used to be like an idol to me, right? Funkmaster Flex used to be like an idol to me. And then he did some things in the later years that made me never ever respect Funkmaster Flex again. It's nothing.
Got him.
TV only because we spent more. He's closer to Buffalo than what Uncasa is. You see what I'm saying? Like, me and Uncasa really is on.
You got him.
Not just me. Buffalo niggas, we hold on to grudges. Sometimes we feeling offended just on some shit that we shouldn't be offended about. So I just, and he said the things that he said about Gully TV. A lot of people in the comments were saying how I was taking Gully TV's side, right? So if you look at my first video where I got the knitted hats, I'm going, this before I seen, let me make that clear. The video with me wearing the Gully TV knitted hat, that was before I seen a video about him saying they could beat women proudly. He was boasting and bragging about beating women, bro. To this day, he was boasting and bragging about beating women. That was prior to me seeing that video, right? So when people were saying that I was taking Gully TV's side, it wasn't that I was taking Gully TV's side. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know what I'm about to say is true, right? It's gonna sound unfair. It's not gonna sound right, but it's the truth. You rather me tell you the truth than you get on here and listen to me say something like, well, I don't know whether I should believe it or not. I've always said since day one on this channel and day one just in life that I am always going to be biased. If it's about Dipset, Fantasia, just watching more of what Uncasa was saying. Like, if you think about it, when you go back to that video where you guys say I was taking Gully TV side, 90% of what we watched, I'm a fan of the music of what Uncasa has done and his contribution, whatever that word is to the game. And I'm also a fan of what the work that was a fan of the work that Gully TV put in as far as promoting and pushing that music. You see the type of catch-22 that I am? You got an artist and a blogger beefing with each other in a DJ that knows both of them. I'm cool with both. Was cool with both people. Who he say he is and Gully TV is who he say he is. Yes, that video, I said some things that was funny. I meant what I said. Like, if you look back on that video, some shit might have offended some people, some shit might not have. It was all true how I felt at the end of the day, and I stand on what I said. You're not about to get on here and make it seem like that shit was can't be caught up with. But no, I'm not hard to reach anyways, but
it seems like everybody's covering up the fact that they should have looked into it a little bit more better than how they looking at it right now after Uncasa brought it out. Everybody trying to cover up their tracks like they was hanging with this dude, knowing that he was a woman beater.
Vouch for and say that I can't respect or support anymore will be because it's just what somebody said about him. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's literally what happened. And I told him the same thing. I told him, consider Gully TV as a friend. So as a friend, I had two options. A conversation with your man, or do like I do and just don't do the video. Like, nobody TV and everything like that will push the music also too. So when I see like people like that basically in their own career, that shit is frustrating because honestly, if Gully TV would have said, in my past life, I used to beat bitches, or I used to beat women or something like that. If he'd have said in my past life, you know what I'm saying, a couple times I did. No, he said to this day, right now, the successful talented, educated, positive Gully TV
Till this
today
day
will still do the same
Gully
thing.
still
That's
be
what he
women.
said. I can't respect that. So I have an uncle that passed away from domestic violence. I actually been I've been a victim of domestic violence, bro. Some of these women is real ass niggas, bro. some of these women is real ass niggas, bro. And you never know how a situation will go, bro. So we not even gonna play with that. I think that everybody should get their hands to themselves. And Gully, bro, just as a man, bro. As a man, Gully TV, I'm letting you know, bro, as a man, you was wrong for saying that, bro. There's people who watch you, look up to you. Some of these young niggas look up to you and think that shit is cool, bro. We don't respect that shit, bro. This doesn't know. That's not respected everywhere.
At all.
You gonna put your hands on the wrong person's sister, aunt, niece, or mother, and somebody gonna get their wings clipped, Gully. Somebody gonna get their wings clipped, Gully. You gonna get somebody's wings clipped, bro. And you gonna mess around, put your hands. You gonna mess around, put your hands on the wrong person's sister, mother, aunt, or niece. It's gonna be a wing clipping ceremony, bro. It's gonna be a wing clipping ceremony, bro. Like we not even gonna play with that. That's not something that's accepted. That's not something that we promote. Any of that, bro. Like even niggas that be living off of women or depending off them, we don't respect that, bro.
You heard it from him. Okay? You heard it from him. Put your hands on somebody, man. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Cause somebody gonna be waiting for you, no Gully TV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're gonna be waiting for you. 48% say yes, and then 52% said no. All right, it's working. That's better than the last one, but it still should have been yes, he did condone. Huh? But we done with him. Because ain't nobody making nothing else now. You know what I'm saying? Zip with the drip got his with it all in one. Because you want to hang out with him and dance with him. Now you finished with him. You heard? So, yeah, man. Yeah. Now here go this bum. Look at this bum. Huh? I'm going to try my best to do this live. What are you talking about? He been outside 10 minutes. We did an hour and 41.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Now he wearing a Laker hat. First is a MAGA hat. First is a Bambaataa hat. Zulu Nation beads. Now he wearing a Los Angeles Lakers hat now. He's gonna tell a story about that female.
And it rains at 4. That's the whole fact. So I don't understand why I gotta talk to this thing.
It's the new algorithm for 2026. You gotta take what you can take right now.
And it rains at 4. Does this sound okay, y'all?
He trying to open up a bunch of gadgets. That's no con right there, aka no wrong. You heard?
I'm just so stressed.
That's him.
I'm stressed. I'm just happy. But anyway, what's popping with everybody? Man, yesterday, I said, yeah, I'm gonna come on today. No, Friday. I said I'm gonna come on Saturday.
Mirrorless cameras also minimize mechanical wear and tear.
Everybody gotta go through this. It's the ending of the year, so they gotta fix the algorithm.
I thought I was gonna be able to box this today.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. And we're not on the struggle. We're on that other stuff, that other platform thing. So,
YouTube is not going to throw the traffic our way, so it's just going to be whoever pops in. You know, I really need to take my pills. I need to take my professional trips. This is not.
They soft. Mr. Softy. Listen to him. He can't do it.
I came on ready to talk about Venezuela, about Donald Trump.
He was happy a few weeks ago.
With the Venezuelan, whatever, their president, which I think is out of order. I think it's, I don't think it's cool.
That's why we happy.
I think that's
with 8,000 subscribers, and he got 41,000, and they not happy. It's terrible.
Out here,
it's terrible.
But with Donald Trump,
it's part of YouTube, man. That's why you ask yourself, do you want to be a YouTuber? Because it goes like this. We're going to look at our analytics study to get back on that study mode again. And we're going to be back how we was for the September Virgo month. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it was Team Virgo anyway, so big up to Team Capricorn right now. Everything different.
I'm too down. I'm too depressed. I'm too deep. That's what it's like. I came to just really say how I feel about the United States doing what they did. That's crazy. I can't even. I'm not even me right now.
It is what it is. The excitement is gone for right now. You got to build it back up. It's amazing work for us content creators, man.
Get that China brand and everything.
We got to keep talking, keep working. It's a real good, beautiful job, man. See, somebody said, what up, Ron? Where's your MAGA hat? And check it out. He got an LA Laker hat on right now. It's nasty work right now. We got an American flag on right now. AKA. Just AKA. Yeah, because he's watching me, seeing how long I'm doing. I'm cruise control. I'm in the Hove lane. I ain't worried about numbers no more. It's a new year. We ain't even get out the first verse yet. We still got 11 more months to go. So there's a lot of more work out there. See, everybody greedy. They want it all for themselves. Maybe somebody else need some views. So they need it. They trying to get a come up. I'm reluctant to say, oh, it's okay. Maybe it's his turn. But everybody want to eat every time. That's because they got a lot of swine for you. And you like that pork. See, over here, we got vegetarian food. It's vegetation over here. You know what I'm saying? We got seafood, pescatarian food here for the seafood lovers. But over there, that you like and watch, you want that controversy. It's sad. But welcome to the new year, though. And welcome to last year mindset that they continue to keep bringing up. And y'all niggas be like, oh, I should have thought of that. Then you should have made a YouTube page then. You feel me? So if you would have thought of it, you would have made a YouTube instead of typing all day. You can have people type you and then discuss it. I don't know.
What? I didn't have this list.
Big up to the content creator. Lucky I'm not one though, man. You know what I'm saying? I read content on 7 different continents.
Oh, okay, I'll read it right there. Let's start Virgo child. No, I'm just not myself. I'm just. No, I can't even do my show. I can't even do my show. I can't.
Can't do it. It's amazing. You can't do it. Let's find out. Somebody took his lighter.
Let me just see if I can smoke some weed. Because me doing this show right now without no weed is I'm gonna end the life. I swear to God. You know what I mean? Man, you know, I can't wait to man, I can't wait till I'm happy. Like that's all. I just can't wait till I'm happy. I'm not happy.
Mad real.
Because I'm on my computer. I'm on my computer right now.
He on his
I'm
computer.
not on the phone. I'm on the computer. So that's.
Yo, it's mad real. Let me see what's going on. We're gonna watch him.
I'm just sitting here, Virgo. Like today, this was a really, really bad day for me.
It's mad real.